How can you love someone and learn to let them go? That's my best Jelly Roll impression from the song Best For Me by Jordan Lucas and Jelly Roll. Country music singer Jelly Roll lost 70 pounds? Was it done healthy? Was it done the right way? Are there some things that all of us can learn from this on our own health journeys? Let's dive deeper. A few weeks ago, at the time of recording this video, I read an article that said that country music star Jelly Roll lost 70 pounds. Now, keep in mind, prior to hearing the song Best For Me, which I sang during the intro, quite well, if I do say so myself, I'd actually never heard this guy sing before. I've obviously heard of him as his risen to stardom in the past few years, but I'd actually never heard him sing. He does have a very good voice. Of course, if you guys know me as a truth teller and as a truth seeker, or truther, whatever you want to call it, you know by now that I don't trust the vast majority of these massive celebrities and Hollywood people. Of course, many of them are involved in all these dark satanic rituals. However, as I also always say, it is possible to be in the world without being of the world. So of course, it doesn't mean that even though a lot of these people are doing some dark stuff, it doesn't mean that we can't still learn something from them, because I also believe that all of us have light and darkness within us, some more than others. So if we can actually find and focus on the light within all of us, we can actually promote more of it and bring more of it into the world. Some interesting things I actually learned about Jelly Roll recently, while I was getting ready for this video, are that he actually used to be a big time drug dealer.
Here's to feeling good all the time, huh?
And he went to prison as a result, but then recently he's actually been trying to turn things around, and he actually spoke in front of Congress against fentanyl, and he basically told them how he used to do it when he was a dealer, so now he's actually trying to stop young people from falling into the same traps, which is of course very admirable. But anyways, my focus of this video is not about the personal life of Jelly Roll. I want to use some of the aspects that he spoke about from his own weight loss and health journey in order to help you guys on any of your own health journeys. So without further ado, let's dive into Jelly Roll's health and weight loss journey. Because as the shirt says, they don't want you to have gains.
They don't want me to wear a bow tie. So I decided to wear a bow tie.
But we're going to make these gains anyway. Let's dive deeper. What's happening, guys? Welcome back to Jared and James channel. I'm Jared Weiss. If you guys didn't know that, miss me, now subscribe to the channel so you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, be sure to leave a like, drop a comment, let me know your thoughts on this video, follow me on every platform. So I know I already gave you guys a pretty long intro, so we're gonna dive right into this health stuff now. According to the article I found, the 39-year-old singer told People magazine he's lost around 70 pounds and hopes to lose another 100 pounds by eating well and exercising. I'm doing 2 to 3 miles a day, 4 to 6 days a week. I'm doing 20 to 30 minutes in the sauna, 6 minutes in a cold plunge every day. I'm eating healthy right now. I feel really good. So all awesome stuff, let's analyze. First off, I love to see that he's a fan of the sauna.
It's like a sauna in here.
Because I'm also a huge proponent of the sauna. Not only for the physical body benefits, but also for the mental benefits and for the community aspect of it. Because if any of you guys have a sauna crew, you know how some of the best conversations are always happening in the sauna. So now, these are some of the well-studied benefits of the sauna. 1, it may improve your circulation. 2, it may help lower your blood pressure. 3, it's a great way to relieve stress. 4, it may help you breathe easier. 5, it can make your skin glow. I do have some glowy skin, if I do say so myself. 6, it can reduce joint and muscle stiffness. 7, it may help boost your immune system, or as I say it, your body's detoxification system, because I'm a believer in terrain theory. 8, it can lift your mood. Of course, I know that from first-hand personal experience myself.
I know from experience, dude. You know what I mean?
9, your recovery time may improve, especially if you do it post-workout. 10, you may get better sleep. Once again, I've experienced that myself. And 11, it may improve cardiovascular health. And also, what a lot of people don't realize is that toxins often get stored in our fat cells. So I believe that a big reason why so many people actually struggle to lose weight, even if they're eating right and eating clean and stuff, is because their body's detoxification pathways have been impaired and aren't functioning properly.
But now I got a big problem, buddy. I waited so long, I missed my chance.
You didn't go?
No, and now I can't get it back.
So I believe that whatever you can do to help your body and mimic natural detoxing processes is going to be awesome. So whether this be saunas, whether this be enemas, whether this be taking things like zeolite, helping your body to detoxify heavy metals, eating certain foods that are going to aid your body's detoxing pathways. As many of you guys know by now, detoxing has been a huge part of my own healing journey from my life-threatening illness, and I can't say enough good things about it as long as you do it right and as long as you know what you're doing. Also, as I already mentioned, if you go to a gym sauna, most of you will end up finding out that you're often going to find the best conversations in the sauna, and by having the sense of community there, it actually makes it way easier to stay in there for longer. I mean, when I'm in there by myself, maybe I could stay for like 15 to 20 minutes because I often get bored, or it's just like when you don't have something to like distract you from the heat.
Why is it so hot in here?
From the intense heat, it makes it harder to stay in there. But like, if I'm having good conversations, as I'm always telling people, I can stay in there for like 45 minutes to an hour maybe sometimes without dying. And of course, with all these positive conversations that I might be having in there, you're also going to be getting this massive influx of endorphins that are going to be flowing through your body. So you're going to improve your mood.
Joy, yes, Joy, you'll be in charge of the console, keeping Riley happy all day long.
And by having this nice little gym community, you can also hold each other accountable, because how many people want to let down their friends who are also trying to get healthy, or who are even just looking for the social aspect, but then they're going to receive all the physical benefits as a bonus. Next up, I want to address one of the potential pitfalls that Jelly Roll might find in his weight loss journey, and I'm going to try to help him out, or help any of you out.
Help me help you.
Maybe experiencing a similar pitfall in your own health journeys. One issue that I often see is that a lot of people view weight loss as temporary, or a diet as temporary.
Pancakes?
Yeah.
Sausage too? What happened to your diet?
Not sure really. I think it got lost in the shuffle somewhere around Tuesday.
Or another issue is that a lot of people view it as weight loss as opposed to a health journey, as opposed to actually getting healthy and healing their bodies and helping their bodies to actually feel good. As Jelly Roll said in the article, he feels great right now as a result of having lost all this weight. But it's so important to view it as a healthy lifestyle, because if you're only focused on the one aspect, if you're only focused on the weight loss, chances are it's not going to last, and you're going to keep going back and forth on this traumatic cycle of losing weight, gaining it back, losing weight, gaining it back, because you're only viewing it from the one singular aspect of losing weight as opposed to actually getting healthy and getting back to your best natural state, because our bodies actually are meant to be healthy. Health is our natural state, and our bodies want that. So if we want to give our bodies the best inputs, and if we want to become a vessel for God's flow through us, then it's imperative to become our healthiest selves, because without our health we have nothing.
Hey baby, check out the gun show going on over here. Boom! Bang! Firepower!
And coming back to this idea of only seeing it from the lens of losing weight or a weight loss journey, oftentimes a lot of people are going to try to rush it. And when you try to rush things and go too fast, as well as when it comes to anything that you do in life, your body and your mindset haven't had time to adjust and to level up, and chances are you haven't implemented the overall healthy habits that are actually going to keep you on track to go alongside that weight loss, which are actually going to be so important for actually keeping the weight off. Because as I said, this is a lifestyle change, and the issue is, when people are only viewing the one goal of losing weight is going to be a temporary thing, especially because what happens when all that weight comes off. But on the other hand, if you view it as healing and health are a journey and a lifestyle, that's something that actually never ends. Healing isn't a destination, as I've learned on my own life-threatening illness healing journey. It's a way of life. It's getting reconnected with nature and getting reconnected with our highest selves. It's getting rid of the bad and putting back in the good, allowing your body to do what it's meant to do. While I do think it's great that Jelly Roll is doing this with a goal in mind, which is to run a 5K, probably already done so by the time this video comes out, I'm not sure, on May 7th, which once again this video will probably have already come out by then, so hopefully he continued and kept up all the positive habits that he'd been doing leading up to this. But I think it's great that he's doing this with a goal in mind, with a short-term goal, which is going to keep him focused, eyes on the prize. However, the hard part will be when that goal goes away, when he hopefully runs his 5K, how do you then go about keeping the weight off? And this is where the idea of having discipline needs to carry you when that initial motivation fades.
And I think the word discipline has kind of gotten a bad name. We think about it in terms of punishment. I believe that self-discipline is the definition of self-love.
A lot of people are able to get all hyped up when they first start attacking that goal, and they have all the support, they have all this initial motivation, but then what happens when the initial motivation fades, you have to be able to fall back on your discipline, and that's why it's important to be able to cultivate and build all these positive habits alongside the main goal. Now, I do believe that motivation is important, but when you couple that with discipline and having powerful, strong principles for how you live your life, you become an unstoppable force. Next up, he said that he's running 2 to 3 miles a day, 4 to 6 days a week.
Why don't you take a lap? Go run a lap! Pick it up!
Which I think is awesome if you're someone who's into running. But like, I would also advise adding in some weight training.
Training!
Because this is actually gonna benefit your overall body composition.
The percolating pectorals.
Because oftentimes, people who are only running aren't going to get that strong, slim physique. Oftentimes, you may even end up with like this whole skinny fat thing, which isn't as healthy or isn't as good as a person who has a balanced overall training regimen. And by lifting weights, you're going to get tons of other benefits, of course.
Touch him! Touch him!
Yes! I was checking his heart rate because we would.
And I think it's actually going to help to speed up the weight loss by actually adding in muscle confusion. So this way your body doesn't get too used to the same routine every day. And also you're not going to be as taxing on certain muscles, because when you're adding in the weight training, you can actually balance things out. You can do some muscles one day, some muscles the next, or you could even do a total body routine. And this is definitely going to benefit your overall body composition. The next part I want to address is that, and this is something I want to add in, feeling supported in your goals by others, but like even more importantly, because you're not always going to have the support of others, especially when you first start off attacking your massive goals in life, is to actually love yourself enough. Get to this place where you've cultivated so much self-love that taking care of your body almost becomes effortless. As I spoke about with my friend Nicoletta on a recent podcast, there's a big difference in how you feel mentally when you diet or eat healthy because you love yourself, as opposed to coming from this place of hating yourself and hating who you are and having all this hatred for all of your past ways.
These sweatpants are all that fits me right now.
I believe that a healthy journey will only truly be successful and will only truly be fulfilling if it's coming from a place of loving yourself. Otherwise, you're just going to be trading one unhealthy habit for another, which is why you have a lot of overweight people who then end up becoming anorexic or bulimic, because they never actually change their mindset and then actually get to this place of loving themselves so much that like, they want to get healthy. They were just trading in one unhealthy habit for another. And the whole thing is, you can love yourself as you are while still striving for more. Loving yourself doesn't mean allowing bad behaviors, because that's actually not a good thing, obviously.
Even he knows that.
Thanks, Captain Obvious.
We're all flawed, of course, and we're all going to mess up at times because we are human, but we need to love the things that can't be controlled, and of course, we do need to have this unconditional love for ourselves. We need to be people who, no matter what, we're going to support ourselves, we're going to be our own biggest fans, but loving yourself doesn't mean allowing for detrimental and deleterious behaviors to continue, because doing that isn't about loving the person, that's actually loving and enabling those behaviors. We need to love ourselves as we are while striving for more. We need to accept the things that can't be controlled and the things that can't be changed while working hard every day to improve and level up in the things that we do have control over. And the last point I want to make in this video is that I believe that health always has to be holistic. You can't isolate one component and then expect a massive change or a complete result. As Jelly Roll even said, his spirit has changed as a person, and he has more love and forgiveness in his heart, which I think is awesome. So when it comes to a health journey, you can't just be focused on eating right or getting your mind right. It has to be everything. It has to be physical, mental, spiritual, because in spite of what the whole medical industry may have you think, we're not just a bunch of pieces that are put together.
Parts, man. I need parts.
We're one whole human, so therefore we have physical needs that need to be met, we have spiritual needs that need to be met, we have emotional needs that need to be met. And so when you're actually able to combine it all together, when you're able to combine the eating right, the detoxing, the positive friendships, meditation, sauna, whatever other healthy habits fit in best with your lifestyle, when you can combine it all together, customize it for you, that's going to give you the greatest chance of success, and it's ultimately going to turn it into a lifelong thing as opposed to a temporary fix. So anyways guys, let me know your thoughts on this video. Good luck to Jelly Roll. Hopefully by the time this video comes out, hopefully he can still continue this health journey. And even if he hasn't, maybe he can actually watch this video and help him to get back on track or to go further, depending on where he's at. Anyways, make sure to subscribe to the channel, be sure to drop a like, leave a comment, let me know your thoughts. Hopefully this video helped you guys in any of your health journeys and gave you the motivation and tips that you need to keep going. I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.